They call it a rodeo, and they spell it R-O-A-D-E-O, because it's a contest for trucks and for professional truck drivers. More than 100 champion drivers have gathered in Cincinnati, Ohio, to match their skill against each other in tight maneuvers around a tough obstacle course, simulating driving conditions they meet every day. For these men, it's not enough to have driven up to 1 million or more accident-free miles. They have to prove their skill and their knowledge of safe driving techniques and first aid. But for the winners, the pot of gold at the end of that rainbow, or should we say road, is that trophy which proves they're a champion among champions. These are Indiana's top professional truck drivers, and they have a combined total of more than 1 million accident-free miles of driving in all kinds of weather. And with that kind of a record, Bob Gardner of Indianapolis, what do you think about this rodeo competition? Is it tougher than your normal routine?
I think that it will be pretty tough, and but we'll come out fine.
What makes it tougher? The fact you're running against the clock, or
That's
the
right.
judge blowing the whistle on you?
And some of the problems are rough.
Joseph O'Neill, how many miles have you driven in your career?
Well, just guessing at it, maybe 100,000 or 100 million.
100 million?
Yes.
It seems like 100 million.
I imagine.
Cecil Cheney, have you been to the rodeo before?
This is the 5th straight year, sir.
The 5th straight year. Have
Yes.
you won a national championship?
Came in 2nd place last year.
And now you're going for the big trophy this year. Is that it?
That's right.
How many miles have you driven?
Approximately 700,000 miles.
Well, as a qualified expert on highway safety, then, what would your advice be for the rest of your team and all motorists for better driving?
Well, let's get up each morning with a defensive attitude and curb these senseless death-dealing accidents.
I think that's very good advice. Do you men agree with it?
Yes, sir.
Thanks for taking time out to talk to us. That's the way it goes at the National Truck Rodeo in Cincinnati. This is Bob McHale.